Kidouky. Jdeme na to. Když mu to ovládáš, by se mohlo rovnou hodit Dark Souls. Bych nemusel potom mít pro zapletem ovladač, aby se mohl vypnout. Zdravíčko, já jsem Cyberfist, zdravím vás u 8. epizody ze hry Hogwarts Legacy. Minulý díl jsme byli v knihovně, konkrétně omezený oddělení s omezeným přístupem. A naučili jsme se další nový spell, Cloak spell. Vy se můžete zamaskovat, takže můžeme už hantit ty suprový bedníčky, co tam máme. Tak moje to očičko. A každopádně my jdeme za profesorem Fikem.
Revelio.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Okay. Takže máme další quests. Máme ještě main quest. Jsme pomalu jsme ve čtvrtce těch věcí. Moment, co jsme to dostali? Legendary Cape, no to se na to podívám. Dark Arts Hope. Pá, luxusně, ale stejně Dark. Stejně ta Dark Arts vypadá líp.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Okay. Takže máme jít teďka... And the quest mark. Ty vole, tady je teďko, vole. Třetí croissant. Spell combination. Herbology, to si necháme na konec. A the girl from Ugandu. Uděláme tady to. A pak si uděláme tady ty assignmenty, aby jsme mohli jít dál. A herbology si necháme na to. Tady máme Herbology class. Pod map. Aha. Počkej. A tak můžeme tady, ne? Hogwarts. Ale potřebujeme tady. Potřebujeme tady to. A potom ještě nějaký ten side quest.
I'd like to retire to Hogsmeade one day.
Ty vole, tady je ten klíč, ne? Zase.
I wish teachers wouldn't ask us questions. They're always tongue
letěl? Kam letěl ten klíč?
How can one not?
Revelio.
Brilliant with class.
No, nevím, ale ztratil jsem klíč, jo, to je bomba. Tady je tuhle stá.
Oh dear.
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Thank you for asking. I'm Cressida, by the way, and I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You see, I'm fond of creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
That sounds brilliant, actually.
Thank you. Somehow I don't think the librarian will see it that way. I collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Our meet told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around, so she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
Why did Army tell Madame Scribner that they were your books?
Oh, to be perfectly honest, I don't think he meant any harm. I think he was impressed, bragging on my behalf. Amit spends a lot of time gazing at the stars, but he knows a good charm when he sees one.
I suppose I could help, if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
I'm going to have to use Accio to get to those books. Accio! Got it. Only 4 more to go.
Třetí, a kde je 4. a 5.
Accio!
Ta jedna.
Quite a few hamlets outside of Hogsmeade. I'm going to try and visit
Retire to a small hamlet when I'm older.
Ještě jednu.
One just like Brockborough.
I enjoy my weekly visits to Dublin.
To teda mě oba je evidentně na druhé straně.
Accio! That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida. Revelio.
No, jak se dostanu tady to? Aha. Už to můžu, jo? Your gear slot are full? Hajdlo.
Revelio.
Dobrý, jdeme za ním.
I'm not encouraging you. And nor am I.
Hello, Cressida. I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
Here you are.
Well, lesson learned. I certainly won't be practicing any charms in the library again anytime soon. Now, to work out where I went wrong. Perhaps I should start brushing up on my Latin. Thank goodness some people are trustworthy. Certainly wouldn't want anyone but me reading my diary.
I think Madame Kagawa's brother is a professional Quidditch player. Wish I could meet him.
No.
Tak, co tady máme za questy?
Wish I could afford my own broom from Spindwick.
Revelio.
I'm far too afraid of heights flying over me.
Kdybychom měli zajít do Hogsmeadu.
I never thought I'd actually enjoy her.
Abychom to, abychom... Dodali ty věci, co máme. No, to je Hagridova ta, ne? Jo, to bude Hagridova píše. To ne? No, Hagridova píše, to se moc velký.
Revelio. Accio.
Tak tady máme další ten Moonstone. Takající houbičky.
Revelio.
Prostě se dá nepatnou kurva vás, no dá no.
Revelio.
Tady to vypadá jako... Tady ale je nějaký dungeon.
I should investigate.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. I was there, and I saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow at the Three Broomsticks. I have been worried about you.
I'm all right at the moment.
If you don't mind my asking, why were they looking for you?
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
What does that mean?
I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it, and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us, which is why I wanted to speak to you. Everyone has been talking about you defending Hogsmeade from that troll attack. And I shall never forget watching Serona stand up to Rookwood and Harlow in the Three Broomsticks. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matabeleland. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And you should know that Rookwood is in league with Ranrock.
I had heard they were seen in Hogsmeade together. All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
What are you up to now?
Revelio.
Your pardon! How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
Nice.
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
Hello, sir. What do you sell here?
Hello, I'm Jalal Semi, and this is my potion shop. I can answer any questions you have about the town.
What do you have for sale?
I sell only potions and their ingredients. If you can't fix it with a potion, then it's best left broken, I say. My ingredients are all local to this area, and my potions are brewed to keep you healthy and safe.
Can you tell me a bit about yourself?
Oh, let's see. Well, I am Lower Hogsfield's preeminent potioneer, but I was once a lowly Hogwarts student like you. In fact, I'll give you the Hogwarts discount. It's the standard price. My prices are low enough already, you see.
Any whispers going about the town?
A goblin called Pergit is causing a bit of a stink. His gang is attacking travelling vendors, and now business is suffering everywhere. It would be nice if someone would do something about it. No one wants to pick a fight with a band of goblins, though. Which means he's free to do what he wants down in Coral Ruins.
What do you have for sale?
What can I help you with today?
Tady co? Enduring potion, maxima potion a weaker. To můžem koupit.
Ah, yes. A wonderful choice. I'll have no trouble selling this. Thank you. I hope to see you again sometime.
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this
Revelio!
Jaký to je Stranger? Máme ten Girion, ale už jsme 13. A tady, ne, to byl to rukavice.
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be serious.
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefied!
You come to the wrong...
Levioso! Accio! Incendio!
Look what you've done! You pay for that.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes. You there! Stop!
Incendio! I'm not going anywhere with you.
Going up! You'll take this student up!
Tell Rookwood to find me himself. Incendio! Levio!
How did that feel? Is that the best you got?
Píče, ty vole. Try again. Já se s tím incendiem blíž k tomu duelistovi byl.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes. I see you.
You see me? Oh yeah. Tak počkej, vole.
I'm not going anywhere with you.
You'll take this student over my dead body!
You're going to regret...
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why 2 Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff, brilliant potioneer, has her own shop in Knockturn Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Hears what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specialising in Merlin's work and life.
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the centre. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the centre of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honours? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens.
Incendio!
My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink. Merlin himself would be proud.
Merlin's beard! How beautiful! What a day! I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallow sweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Tady je ten náhodou.
Beseech you for some assistance.
Hello, can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes. My name is Grace Pinch Smedley. Of the Bath Pinch Smedleys. I was hoping someone would come along soon. I was about to defy my father's wishes and would never have forgiven myself. You see, I need to retrieve something from the bottom of the lake. Might you be the one to help me?
Diving into the lake sounds like an adventure. Tell me more.
Splendid! Precisely the response I'd hoped for.
What do you need help retrieving?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, set sail from Hogsmeade Station for what was meant to be a quick stargazing cruise with my grandmother. They never returned.
I'm so sorry. What happened to them?
We can't be sure. We only know that neither they nor their boat made it back to shore. They were presumed drowned. Father was so distraught that he forbade our family from setting foot on or in the Black Lake ever again. A treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night. If you could dive down and retrieve it, I may be able to bring my father some peace.
What exactly is an astrolabe?
It's an astonishing ancient navigational tool. Essentially a handheld model of the universe. It's mainly used for studying the stars, astronomical pursuits, but it has nearly 1,000 uses. Fascinating device. Sadly, I'd imagine it's rusted beyond repair now. Still, we'd love to have it returned to us. It would be like getting a bit of my grandparents back.
You seem to think I might have heard of the Bath Pinch Smedleys. Why would I know your family?
That's like asking why the sky is blue or grass is green. The Pinch Smedley name is synonymous with intellectual curiosity. We are known for our contributions to science and art. I'm surprised you haven't heard of us, frankly. But with all I plan to discover about the world around us, those that don't yet know the name certainly one day will.
It sounds dangerous, especially for something of mere sentimental value.
I understand. But I'd be forever grateful. Of course, you may discover much more than the astrolabe. Anything else you found would be all yours. I've cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged location against the lake's topography, depth charts, and tide schedule. My best guess is that it's just over there, about a furlong from the dock. It would be wonderful to have my grandfather's astrolabe back. I do hope you find the astrolabe. It would mean so much to our family.
It sounds as if her astrolabe...
Třeba pomalu otevírají další a další kostíky.
East of the dock. I should dive down and see. This must be where the Pinch Smedley family astrolabe is.
No. No, tady. Teda poslední, ne? Jo. A 3 vykopoučnu.
I should let Grace know that I found her family astrolabe.
Ty kurva, koukneme se na ten gír, co tady máme. Láhetka 14, 42, to je lepší.
You didn't find the dive too terribly difficult.
Hello, Grace. I followed your bearings on a dive in the Black Lake.
Oh, how incredible! Did you find the astrolabe?
For a prize.
I did. I hope it makes your father happy.
It will. I can't wait to see his face. Thank you so much for doing this for me, and for my family. You do well to keep an eye out for more spots to dive. A diver of your caliber is certain to find all sorts of things down there. Thank you again. And I do hope you keep diving. You certainly have a knack for finding treasure.
Mermaid. Tak, dobře. My teďka potřebujeme jít na Crossland. A to je... Tady.
Guardian coming through.
Hello, Lucan. Is the final round of cross wands ready?
Big match today. It all comes down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication is enough to win it all. Ready for a shot at glory?
I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
Yes, Sebastian.
Then let's get started.
We can make this a real victory.
That's the spirit.
Yeah.
Protego! Find the wand!
Ringo!
Leviosa!
I'll make sure you
Act like a winner!
Descendo!
Incendio! Accio!
Give him what for!
Ringo! Potato!
Incendio!
Come on! Leviosa!
Accio! Stupefy!
You're better than that! Ringo!
Oh, they made a crap's breakfast out of you that round. Care to try again?
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well. Good luck out there.
Potato!
Levioso! Incendio!
Leviosa!
Confringo!
Stupefy!
Potato! Ringo! Descendo!
Levioso!
Leviosa! Confringo!
Protego!
Incendio!
Don't shy away now.
Levioso!
Prdele? Nějak nejde.
Care to try again?
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well. Good luck out there.
Incendio! Levioso! Accio! Protego! Stupefy!
Ringo!
Incendio!
Leviosa! Confringo! Is that all you've got?
Stupefy!
Divindo!
Protego! Levioso!
Descendo!
Stupefy!
Divindo!
There goes! Incendio!
Confringo!
Mind the wand!
Confringo!
Protego! Stupefy! Stupefy!
Leviosa!
Stupefy!
Confringo!
Levioso! Stupefy! Stupefy!
Potato! Ringo! Descendo! Ringo! Potato!
Stupefy!
Divindo! Leviosa!
Hager! Incendio! Levioso!
Confringo!
Accio!
Divindo! Leviosa! Leviosa!
Incendio!
Ringo!
Jak defeated, ty vole? Teď jsi skoro měl. Ruci prdel.
Care to try again?
I guess.
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well. Good luck out there.
Tohle jdeme do toho, vole.
Levioso!
Protego! Stupefy!
Don't shy away now.
Confringo!
Stupefy!
Give him what for!
Leviosa!
Stupefy!
Descendo!
Protego!
Leviosa!
Stupefy!
I shall report you for this.
Levioso.
Fringo.
Act like a winner.
Protego. Stupefy.
Fringo. You're better than that.
Stupefy. Come on. Levioso. Protego.
Confringo.
Stupefy.
There goes my wager.
Levioso. Stupefy.
Sendo. Is that all you've got? Confringo. Levioso.
Incendio.
Confringo.
Protego. Levioso. Incendio.
Some big hits that round.
What a victory! You've won the tournament!
I'm just pleased to have done as well as I did.
And we're pleased to have such a gracious champion. Now, to the victor goes the prize! And so it is my great honour to present you with this simple yet elegant token of supreme dueling accomplishment.
Thank you. It's been an honor.
You earned it. You are a duelist to be reckoned with. Now that we've definitively crowned the tournament winner, I suppose I should get back to my schoolwork. Wonder how my herbology plants are doing. I haven't tended them in ages.
Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Levioso. Incendio.
Ne, no, tak takhle asi ne.
Accio. Levioso. Incendio.
Ne, jo, tady.
Incendio. Revelio.
Je nějaká truhlička. Ne? Počkej, jak ona bude ta... Jo, no tady. Zamčených. Jaký gírec jsme dostali? Tak, tady máme něco, jsme vyhráli, no. Okay. A tady je nějaký inventory, nic. Ještě? To je možný. Jo, tady. OK, a my chceme rychle questy ještě. Herbology class. Talk Tower. Talk to Lucan. Jo, to je spell combats. Tady máme Herbology. Uděláme ještě tu ty dva questy. V rychlosti. Akorát jsem blbej. Se tam měl zůstat, jo. Přijďte zase zpátky. No je to s tuto mapou.
Hello, Lucan. I'd like to practice with the training dummy.
Excellent idea. This time will be a bit more of a challenge. Ready?
That'd be brilliant.
Wonderful. I'll set things up. Remember to cast all the spell combinations before the dummy lands again. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Okay.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
Excellent form.
Accio. Incendio.
Dobrý, to šlo.
Good one.
Teď co? Kurva.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
Ne. Next time, perhaps.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
No tak.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
That was something.
Revelio. Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
A teď jsem to dál.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Nicely done.
Konečně.
Impressive wand work. I'd hate to face you in a duel.
Thanks, Lucan. You've been a great help.
Oh, stop. Don't make me blush. Seriously, well done. Training dummies will think twice before challenging you again. Even though you won the tournament already, I'm glad to see you haven't stopped training. Stay sharp, my friend.
Expelliarmus, nice. A počkej, my to nemáme hotový, my to nemáme ještě udělat Successor Our Enemy Attacks by the Dodge Rolling. Ty vole, tak nic no. Jdeme na Hardbiology class, no. Jdeme za paní Česnekovou. Jdeme za paní Garlickovou, paní profesorka Garlickova. Tam to pak zapíchneme. Potom.
Good morning, Professor Garlick. How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear.
Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie.
Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again.
This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacula than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug. Quickly, place your mandrake in the new pot and pat down the soil. The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get...
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Yes, Professor?
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful! A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class. Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Okay.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be... Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't she stop that dragon skull from crushing you?
Here we are. Home of the Chinese chomp... Go on. Grab a few of those cabbages. Just mind your feet. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
No, to mám udělat. Jo, tak, aha.
Look at that. They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that'd have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Now remember, a wand is not a tower.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Okay, tady to dneska zapíšme.
Those mandrakes are really relishing their new pot. Only cost me my...
Did you know that you can...
To make anything grow, we must first understand it. That goes for plants as well as friendships. Kindness and...
Potion class, a to si necháme na příští díl. Skoro 15. Okay. Partner, což je předtím do Central Hally. Tady ukončíme dnešní díl, profesorku. Česnekou jsme už viděli, takže pohodám. Ok, to se všechno pro dnešní díl z Hogwarts Legacy. Já se s váma loučím a u dalšího dílu se nás těším. Mějte se, čus čus. Ještě si to nejtěž uložíme.